Friday and it is number work time, and today we're going to remember how to tell the time. You remember the big hand pointing straight up means it's something o'clock, and the little hand points to the number that tells us which o'clock it is. So the big hand's pointing straight up, which means it's something o'clock. The little hand's pointing to the 10, so this clock says it's 10 o'clock. Now everybody gets the same sheet today. So have a look on here. This is about Jill and Tom and their day. Now before we start, I think it might be a good idea for your grown-up across the top to write the numbers 1 to 12 so you can pick them out when you're telling the time, and that will help you put them into the boxes. That top did not want to come off, did it? So here we go. I'm going to put them across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or you might have some number cards on the table, something like that, just so you've got a number that you can pick from to put it on there. So right then, it says Tom wakes at what o'clock? So I'm going to make the clock look like this. So the big hand is pointing straight up, which means it's something o'clock, and the little hand is pointing to the 7. So what time does Tom wake up? He wakes up at 7 o'clock. That's right. So here we go. I'm going to find my 7, straight 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so I'm going to write in here, Tom wakes up at 7 o'clock. All right? Let's do another one. Let's do this one, because it has cornflakes, they bake, they empty the plates. Now, this is when Jill goes skating. Jill skates at what o'clock? So I'm going to make our clock look like this. There we go. The big hand's pointing straight up, which means it's something o'clock, and the little hand's pointing to the number 2, which means it is, you are the experts, 2 o'clock. You're so good at this. Right, so let's see. So Jill skates at, well, you know the number 2, 1, 2, 2 o'clock. Now, if you want, you can tell your grown-up what the number is. You can find the number, you can write it yourself. If your grown-up wants to write it again in a highlighter for you to go over again, that's absolutely fine. All right, next to it. So let's see if we got, is it like a little poem? Tom wakes at o'clock, cornflakes at o'clock, Jill bakes at o'clock, empty plates at o'clock, Jill skates at o'clock, no breaks at o'clock, bed waits at o'clock, and you'll just fill it in, right? Well, I hope you have a lovely time today.